ヤッホー、次男坊たっかです。おはようございます。こちらパリでですね、今ただいま8時ですね。今日は朝ごはんを、ホテルのですね、朝食のコーナーで食べるようにします。メニューはこんな感じで食べていきます。今日はですね、これからシャンパンのですねカーブに行って見学をして、今日も一日楽しんでいきます。今ですね、朝ごはん食べ終わってルイナールという今日はですね、シャンパーニュのところに行くんですけども、ここがですねランスのですね街中ですね。ちょうど中心街みたいなところになってますけども、やっぱりなんかこうヨーロッパらしいなっていう風景ですね。なんかね、今長袖シャツ1枚で着てるんですけど、歩いててちょうどいい感じですね。少し涼しい、温度低いってことなんですけども、これからねまた今日は最高気温が確か29度ぐらいまで上がるということで、ここはですねなんかわかんないけど、行く途中のですね、教会ですね。なんとか大聖堂なんでしょうね、きっと。もうねどこの都市行ってもねああいう大聖堂があるのがね、やっぱりヨーロッパってそんな感じがしますよね。特に古い町で、古い町、ヨーロッパの古い町っていうのは、そんな感覚を私は持ちながらですね、過ごしています。横断歩道を渡ってですね、振ってみたらここなんとテタンジェじゃないですか。テタンジェも美味しいシャンパンなんですよね。もうねなんかねワクワクしてきますね。なんかもう興奮してきましたよ。ここはねあれですよ、僕でもよく知ってる、ポメリーじゃないですか。マダムポメリーのシャンパンですね。めっちゃ有名などころですね。すごいな。もうワクワクが止まらなくなってきましたよ。これはポメリーの工場ですね。もうなんかすごいね、もうやばいっす。やばい。もう美味しいのがもうね、シャンパン飲みたいが出てきちゃってますよ。はい、ですね今、ルイナール入ってきました。これから見学するんですけども、こうやって、中庭になってますね。で地味にビヨンとすると私のお友達も入っておりますが、恥ずかしがられさんのでね、近くには来ませんけども、ということでですね楽しんでいきたいと思います。ではでは。
Yeah. Let's summarize in action. The first fermentation, the blending time, and the bottling time. We add sugar and yeast. During the second fermentation, the aging time into the cellars, plus the reading time. By machine, by hand, I will tell you everything. Then, to collect sediment, we extract sediment, we add the sugar content, and the bottle is ready. Okay? This is how we process every year to make traditional meeting. Any question? No questions. All right.
折をね、逆さまにして折を飛ばして、あと2回チェックしてくれる。で、ポンってほら折を飛ぶこれくらいあって、そこに沈んだ反応してる間に折りができる。
なるほど。
ほらボトルにしたと。
あるね、なんかね固まってる。
で飛んだの。
今飛んだの。
折りがあれだね。
固まってんの。
固まってるから開けると勢いよくそれが
飛ぶんだね。
飛んでくれるんです。どうやって飛ばすんだろうと思ってたの。シャンパンの作り方みたいな。
What he's doing? Yeah. Dégorgement, yeah. Disgorgement time. Yeah. It's showing the dead yeast into the neck. Because after the reading time, the white part into the neck are the dead yeast. So this is what we have to disgorge to extract from the bottle. This this is the newest part too, because this part was built at the end of the 19th century, and the purpose was to connect with the prayers. We're going to see the prayers at the end of the tunnel. Even if it's about 17 meters underground, this floor was a bit destroyed during the war, the First World War. So that's why they needed to fix sometimes with bricks. There is a combination with chalk and bricks to reinforce this floor. Good. Let's go this way. And at Ruinart, there are 8 kilometers of gallery, both with Magnum only and Magnum of Ruinart, the Prestige Cuvée. This is where we age for a very long time, the Magnum size of Ruinart. For example, this pie was made in 2015. It means my teammates are going to remove these magnums in 2027, 2028 maybe. This is a very, very long age. At this stage, we just added sugar and yeast to make the second fermentation. Then we make the pie, we don't touch the magnums for more than a decade. This is the best way for us to develop, to create a lovely complexity, strong aromas, small bubbles, and a very nice texture in the mouth. Okay? Today he's making with the corks to develop different aromas too, which is very interesting. The first bottle of 2010 Ruinart was released this year with the new process. It was released in New York this year, so 4 months ago, and it was a nice success. The Cellar Master received very good marks, 18.5 on 20, which is not too bad. So that's why he's keeping this time. You good? It doesn't mean this is the best way. This is not the best way to make champagne, but to make the Ruinart style, this is obviously the best way to make it, produce it. Alright? Let's go. What did they do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Too much pressure.
Yeah, explosions. And this is not about because of the Americans. But I can show you right here, maybe. Yeah, this is the rest of the Magnum. There was an explosion.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty rare. Yeah, it represents maybe less than 1% of the production, thankfully. But yeah, it's happening sometimes. Will not happen today because it's happening only during the first weeks of the second fermentation. When we add sugar and yeast to make the second fermentation, the pressure inside the Magnum, inside the bottle, is getting higher and higher. And if there is a micro fail, a micro defect inside the glass, there is an explosion. So this is an issue from the glass. Okay? And today we are aging champagne on the lats. Vieillissement on the lats. A lat is a piece of oak like this, in every single bottles. The purpose is to make a perfect pie, well aligned, and then this is the best way to protect the pie when there is an explosion. There was an explosion, but it didn't impact the rest of the pie. It's a kind of protection. Back in the days, they didn't use the lats. When there was an explosion, all the pie was down. Yes. And because of the price of the Ruinart, we prefer to preserve everything, almost everything. All right? Well, this is a prayer, so that's why there is no translation, because there are prayers only in this part of the city, in this part of the world, because we are on top of the hill of the city. This is the highest point, even if this is not so much. It's 10 to 12 Celsius degrees every day. Even if it's 40 degrees outside, even if it's minus 10 outside, 10 to 12 every day. So that's why it represents the prayer.
これくらいまでこう溜まってって、で最後ポンと飛ばすんでしょ。
あれだからコルク2回つけるんだね。
あ、そうだね。
これ最初の6年でと
最後のコルクって言ってたもんね。最後のコルク。
そうあっちの
砂糖を加えて最後コルクする。
するんだね。だからであとそのと あと最後飛ばして、
発酵する前にこの
メタルで最初折り飛ばして、
メタルでこれやって、
折り出すでしょ。
後から折り出してるのもコルクから
コルクだろ。だからこっから
一回
コルクに変えて、
で完全に最後売る前に
折り飛ばしてコルク詰め直して、
砂糖を加えてコルクは
そういうこと。そうだね。ところが少しね折り入ってるもんね。本当だ。こうやって見ると分かりやすいね。
Extract from the bottle. So that's why we are riddling the bottle to extract the sediments. Okay, by machine, by hand. Okay, because this is very fragile. You need time to collect everything into the neck. So that's why after the riddling time, we have to dip the neck of the bottle and to freeze it. If you remember the first activity at the end of the stage, we freeze the neck, and then in 5 minutes you can turn the bottle upside down and you open the caps. Thanks to the pressure, you're going to extract the ice cubes with the yeast inside. This is how we process. How Pablo is riddling by hand. He's turning the bottle 2 by 2 every day, 1/3 to the left, to the right, 1/4. I've been talking many times with Pablo, and he told me all the digests are different. If you produce a rosé, if you age it for 10 years, if you make a different blend, it's always different. You have to adapt your riddling time. And it's not only turning the bottle, it's pushing gently the bottle every day. At the end of the process, the angle of the bottle will be more upside down. It's changing the position every day, okay? So that's why he needs 3 to 4 weeks to riddle everything. And a good riddler in Champagne could riddle 35,000, 40,000 bottles every day.
How many people are they?
One.
Inside? One?
Pablo. Yeah.
Every day?
Everything. Yeah. This is insane.
見学が終わってですね、今ルイナールのですね、試飲をしています。これがですねブランドブランといって若いフレッシュな、シャンパンになるんですけども、静かなんですけどめちゃくちゃ美味しいですね、もうね家で飲むならもうこれで十分かなと思いますね。で今からねもうちょっと上のグレードのやつをね飲めるんですけど楽しみにしています。はい、今度はですねエクストラブリュットを飲みたいと思います。さっきのがねいわゆるブリュットなんですけど、こっちエクストラブリュットで、2010年ですねヴィンテージは。もうねさっきのちょっと飲み干しちゃったんでねあれはできないんですけど、よりねこの色がね濃くなってるんですね。いただきます。美味しいです。もうね口に入れた瞬間こっちですやっぱりエクストラブリュットにはですね。はいということでですね、多分この後ご購入ができる形になってると思うんですけども、ご購入するものはこのルイナールのエクストラブリュットになると思います。Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
乾杯。Cheers. Cheers. 乾杯。
乾杯。Cheers.
今日はどうもありがとうございました。すごい楽しい時間でした。
Cheers.
Thank you.